Thank you so much for joining this channel. So we already started building up this web scraper agentic AI solution. We already completed the day one. Now we are in a day two. So in the day one, we did actually how to build a web scraper without an AI. So basic foundation, and also to know what is a web scraping. So please visit the day one. Now in the day two, we are doing the same thing but with the leveraging the AI. So here no XPath, nothing will be there. .NET is semantically kernel is added as along with the Azure OpenAI that I haven't written over here, but yes, it is there. So the basic difference between traditional and AI scraping is in the traditional, we are using XPath hardware logic. And when I say break with UI changes means if there is a change in the UI HTML, naturally that XPath may break depending on that how XPath has been written. If it is absolute, they will break. If it is relative, there is little less chance to break. Fast but fragile. But in video 2, we will use prompting. I will use LLM, Azure OpenAI model GPT-4, and we will take a small, let AI take the decision. So the problem is XPath that we will covered and into the day two. In the day one, we already shown what is web scraping, how to extract data without AI. So on the same foundation, we have enhanced in the video day two, where we have let AI decide what the data means and how to structure it. So in the day one, scrap service return codes. I hope you understand what is scrap service and return codes if you gone through the demo. And in the day two, we are using the AI process insight. We will take a insight also, and also we'll take the output. So there will be a two API endpoint additionally to show you that how to get AI insight and also how to get the actual output which we have received in the day one also. But in day two, we will show with AI only. There is no involvement of or no use of XPath. The solution is AI understand content, no hard-coded rules, right? Because we have everything is prompt based. There is no logic like XPath. We are not changing anything, changing the scrapping. We are adding intelligence on the top. So this line, this is the semantic kernel through which we are connecting this LLM. AI understand the content. No dependency on the XPath, can adapt to the different website. So architecture is same. If you have seen the day one, it is same. Only the additional is AI service.cs and AI service.cs, which actually talk to the semantic, so to the LLM, Azure OpenAI through semantic. That is the only difference. And the remaining thing will be as it is. For AI Insight, we will use the full architecture of day one along with the day two, but for getting the exact output, we will only use the AI services. Web scraper is not required because we are not using any XPath, and this is the code.to scrap that we will use. So tools: Azure OpenAI, Semantic Kernel, .NET 8. Video 1, we have shown HTML XPath data. Now it will be HTML AI Insight. So AI comes into the picture in the flow. AI extraction, it will structure JSON with the text and the author. Prompt engineering, that is very important. How you are writing the prompt, define the schema so that it ensures that right output comes which you are expecting. Code difference, we are using XPath, HTML agility in the day one. Now there is nothing like that. We have a semantic kernel, invoke prompt async, semantic kernel, and Azure AI services. And we will show these two, that API endpoint, scrap AI and AI extract. The scrap AI will give you that exact use of the AI, and AI extract will show you that the previous output that we have shown in the video one along with the AI insight. So two things. So raw scrapping already covered in the day one, and day two we are covering AI insight and AI extraction. So benefits: adaptive, scalable, and AI driven. Next video we will do with the Playwright and Multi-Agent system. Let's focus on the demo now. So we came to the demo. I think this architecture is already you are familiar with if you visited the day one. We have a web scraper model. Model means that text and the data, and AI services we have added. As I said, there are two endpoints. So what is AI services? We are analyzing the code and extracting the structured data. So if I go over there, I can see that we are connecting the Azure OpenAI using this model. That data actually is there. Same data we are covering from, this one. So now you can see that Azure task analyze. So we have given a proper prompt. We are asking to give me the insight of this. So that is one API endpoint. Another API endpoint will be extract the structured data. So this is the format, you remember text and the author that we did in the day one. So same thing we'll get, but we are ensuring that the prompt that I need this data with the strict rules, no extra character and everything, and this is the original data. I will get it. Now the coming to the program.ca. So video one, you can remember what we have done. We have actually called this code in the video one. If I uncomment it for the time being, you will understand what it is. There is no difference, only it will check the pages and it will simply give the data, and it will call the web scraper that we did with the XPath that we already done. Now what we are doing now, we are doing two other endpoints. Let me comment it. So in the video 2, what we are doing, we are calling the scraper. So it is AI inside. Remember AI inside. We'll go over there. Same thing we'll call, but additionally what we are doing, we are passing the data and we are giving a prompt. You are an AI analyst. Return top 3 themes, overall sentiment, right? Those are the insight. But if you want to get the data, that is video 2, another endpoint, no XPath, as I mentioned, right? We will not use any XPath. So let me comment it. See, we have, if you want to use the XPath, we have to call the scraper, right? Scraper dot scrap code asyncs. But here we are directly calling the create client, taking the data and simply sending directly to the AI prompt, and we are asking give the same data. So to visualize these things, we will run one by one. Even I have to run the day one also, so that you understand the difference between day one and day two. So let me start from here. So what we will do, I will first run the day one again for you. What we will do, so day one, first the day one without AI. So let me run it. The same thing we have done using XPath. We are reading the entire thing. And you can see the web scrap details we have got. Okay, that we already done. Now the same thing we will do using the AI. You can see we are not calling any scap service, scap quote async. It is directly we will call the AI service, and we will see the same data is coming or not. So we read the HTML, but in this case we read the HTML inside this scrapper. Now we read the HTML from here, and we are directly calling the JSON. Sorry, this prompt. So prompt, you can see we are asking the same thing. Give me the text and author from this HTML. So let's see. See, we got the date data, but see, this is our text and this is our author. But the real difference is it is a AI given based on the prompt, the same data which we achieved in the day one without AI using the XPath. By here, there is no XPath, it is fully LLM dependent. Yes, LLM may give any additional character, okay, because JSON parsing and everything, it may happen that you have to write something extra of cleaning JSON and everything. So that we cannot expect from the this sometimes even you are forcing the rules and everything, it may have some additional characters, so that you have to manage through something like a modification. So that is one of the way. So now we will show the another endpoint. That is AI Insight, as I said, but here we are calling the AI Scraper. It is not only, it is a combination of day one and day two. While day one we are using the XPath also, but in day two we are using the details of the day one, but along with that we are taking the insight. So it is a combination of both. So let's see how. So we are doing the same thing what we have done in the day one. So it will give you that data. But once you get the data, then you are sending the same data to the analyze the codes. Here we are asking your AI analyst, analyze the following code, return top 3 themes, overall sentiment and short summary. So it is a mix of day 1 and day 2. See, the same data came that we are actually usually getting in the day 1 without AI, but along with that the insight actually coming from the AI. That prompt we have given. Top 3 themes, overall sentiment and short summary. See, top 3 themes has been given and the other also like short summary. You can see short summary, and another one is overall sentiment. So that is the beauty. You can mix AI with AI both combined together in the output. Only you can take entire data from the AI, or you can take entire data from the, or you can say response without AI. So it depends how you are going to use. Hope it is clear now. Yet that earlier we did without AI in the day one. In day two we have done with AI to get the top data. But in order to get the insight, we have used a combination of day one and day two. Hope these things are clear. Then we will move to the day three for the web scraping. Thank you.